Hi, my name is Cassian. I am a coach and personal trainer. I have been a fitness professional for roughly 10 years. I have a degree in exercise science as well as a license in massage therapy. Mostly what I do is a mixture of body work, strength and conditioning, and rehabilitation with some sport-specific ideas woven into that, as well as what I like to think a holistic approach to the human body, because when we're born, we're not really given a set of directions about how all of this works. You go to school, you're educated on language, you're educated on all sorts of other things, except taxes, how to cook, unless you have home ec, and the body that you inhabit. And I think it's really important for people to take time to educate themselves about the human body, because it's the vehicle you're going to be driving until you're gone. So I think knowing about the human body, your anatomy, physiology, what makes you excited, what makes you sad, what stimulates you, and what brings you down, all these things are very important and just lead to being a better human. So I've been in the fitness game for a long time. I started competing as a strength athlete around the age of 15, and I ended up going to states my senior year and ended up being a regional qualified football player, if that means anything. And in college, I was playing on a rugby team. It was club, but we did play against other D1 athletes, and I held my own. I felt pretty good about it. I mostly focused on my education. I did turn down some scholarships to go play because I, at that time, had enough injuries. I had 2 pinched nerves in each shoulder. I had my appendix rupture in high school, all sorts of other things. And I kind of learned I don't need to solely depend on my body to make a living or to have a life. And I'm just not that big of a dude to go play pro football. At least that's what I thought. So I became a coach and I kept working in fitness, being in fitness, doing strongman competitions, doing bodybuilding principles, mostly Olympic lifting though. I do have a huge strength and conditioning background because that's what I mainly focused on because that's what I liked the most for the first 5 years of my career. Since then, I've kind of branched out to yoga, combat sports, and exercises for longevity and preventing injury. Because as I've been working, that has been what seems the most obvious or the most needed in the world, is people having like one nagging thing that's keeping them from doing anything. And in my practice, I've really helped people transition from I'm scared to deadlift, I'm scared to play basketball, I'm scared to pick up my kids, or whatever it may be. And I've really helped people, everyday people, transition from that idea to being able to be confident in their own capabilities of movement. So that's a little bit about me as a coach. As an athlete, I've competed internationally in Kudo, which is essentially MMA with a face shield and a gi, if you've never heard of it before. Give it a little YouTube look up. It's worth it. Fun to watch. It's 1 3-minute round and people go nuts. It can be a little nerve-wracking. But now I mostly focus on jiu-jitsu, and I do help some people that are in the combat field or in the military. A lot of my clients are like EMT or military or ex-military or people who want to be athletic, but do it almost on a casual level where it's like I play pickup basketball or I go rock climbing, I have a regular yoga practice, whatever it may be. A lot of my clients kind of come to me to perform better and not, be a paid athlete. But if that is your goal, awesome, good for you, hope you do it. But there's more beginners in the world than there are experts. Even though I have all this experience, I do consider myself a lifelong student. So I don't think I'm the end all be all of fitness. I learn something new at least every week, or at least I try to. And there are just so many tools out in the world that people go to. I kind of got motivated to make this channel because I'm seeing other coaches say the same things I say. And I do think there's a lot of disillusionment in the fitness industry in general between what you see, what's trendy, and what actually works. So I would like to kind of throw my hat in, so to speak, in the fitness realm and contribute what I can. Because I help people in my area, and I think if I start recording and trying to put forth an effort in this medium, I can help other people. So that is one of the main reasons why I'm making this channel. Before I just go off on a random ramble, which is something I do tend to do, so if you continue to watch my videos, you may catch me going off in a left field. ADHD athlete at its best. But to summarize what it is I'm trying to say, essentially I'm making this channel to provide free fitness tools to the masses to help them be more confident in their movement capabilities and to give them the knowledge necessary to take care of their own health. Because, as I said in the beginning, oftentimes we're taught so many other things in this world how to operate and be, but we're not really taught how to do maintenance on this vehicle we operate on our whole lives. So the purpose of this channel is essentially that, trying to help people feel strong in their body, be comfortable with where they are, and to make progress from whatever standpoint they're at, whether it's no experience, whether it's injury, or whether it's the aspiring athlete. Any of those are fine, or any mixture of those is fine. But to transition from there to actually meeting your goals, taking effective steps both in a mental aspect and in a physical aspect. So if this is something that sounds like your jam, I'm gonna be posting stuff like that. So I hope you like it, and thanks for watching this whole thing, and hopefully you didn't get lost. Thanks.